Hi, this is Andy W. Shepherd, Peak Performance and Breakthrough Coach. So what I want to talk about today is something that Holly has brought to my attention. She asked me to talk about transitioning to veganism and how to do it. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I know normally I'm talking about mindset, but I believe that health is something that's important. And the problem is now, a lot of food that we're eating doesn't have very good stuff in it. If you're eating animal-based products, then there is so much stuff that you really don't want in your body. You've got steroids in there, you've got lots of antibiotics and all sorts of stuff, and that's going into your body. Not good. Okay, you could go organic, fine, but if you're doing that, it's going to be pretty expensive. And the other side of it is, well, from what I've seen, the animals, I'm sorry, but they're not being treated too well. So, I mean, there's so many people who love animals. I mean, they treat their dogs and their cats and horses or whatever very, very well. So, I mean, for me personally, I see that all animals are, something that should be treated well, like we do each other. So it's another reason why I'm vegan, why I chose this. And also I've got really, really good health. So that's another great reason, and my parents as well. None of us have had anything serious happen to us, so I think that's another great reason. So the first is transitioning to veganism. Well, the first thing is that from what I hear is, if you are a meat eater, you probably want to transition slowly. Now, the biggest problem is when we want to do something, we're going to jump in at the deep end and want to do it like yesterday and go for radical change. And that can sometimes be difficult. So maybe if you transition and go from red meat into chicken, into fish, and then, dairy, and then wean yourself off that way, from what I hear, that's the best way. So the easiest thing is, if you don't know what to cook, then start doing some substitutions. So for example, this is really, really good. You can buy this from Ralph's. So it's like a garden burger, black bean chipotle. This is really delicious. Now this is so simple. All you need to do with it is to put some fresh vegetables with it. What I do is, in England we love gravy, so there's something called Bisto that I get, and you just add that to your stock from the vegetables. Very delicious. Put some margarine, you can get vegan margarine on your vegetables. Fantastic. Or you could make a simple salad. So, and here's another veggie burger that I like eating as well. So that's a really easy thing that you can do. You could probably start at being vegan straight away. A lot of people talk about protein and, they're concerned about their protein intake. Well, what I hear is that there's so many vegetables which already have protein in. I must admit that's not something that I've looked into. If you're concerned about it, there's a protein shake. I should have shown you a version of it. But if you go to a vitamin shop, that's SHOPPE, they've got lots of people there who are very kind of knowledgeable, and they can show you a whole variety of things that you can have. So another thing that you could do as well is to get yourself a book or two. So here's a book which has got some absolutely fabulous recipes in it. Appetite for Reduction. I love the recipes in here. I must admit I've only made one or two. The thing is that the lady tends to talk a lot in it, so it's a bit like a book. I'm not really interested in that. I'm a guy. All I want is like instructions, simple instructions, how to make it and get it done. And also some of the ingredients she uses are, a little bit more complex. Now, what I do like is that Joe Cross's book here, so Reboot with Joe, this is a really, really good book. Now, for those who don't want to reboot and they don't want to lose weight, well, I can't believe that. I think most of us do want to lose weight. Then you can still buy this book. It's really, really good. It's packed with some pretty amazing recipes in here. There's one specifically that I absolutely love, which is a kind of a vinaigrette. So I'm not sure if that's, where is this here? Is this it? Let me see. Yeah, there's a vinaigrette in here, which I absolutely love. And just for that one recipe, it's probably worth buying. Now, what I do like about this is that Joe uses very simple ingredients. You don't have to use anything fancy. And it's very easy to just stock up your kitchen with the right stuff and make some awesome foods. Some of the things are really quick, some of them take a little bit longer, but I think with time, if you do them multiple times, you'll probably make them pretty quickly. So going on from Joe, other books that he did are this one here. So this is another one, and this has got a really useful flip like this. Now, what I do like about this is that it's got lots of kind of like juices in it. So it'll give the juices and all the instructions on that. It'll give you some information. But also he does like smoothies in here. So you get quite a few smoothies. So that's really, really good. And he does like fruit bakes. So if you want a dessert, that's pretty awesome. Does like a whole load of really good salads, and the salad dressings are in here. Then he's got snacks, he's got soups, he's got veggie dishes, and so on. Now, what I do like is that this is actually will stand upright like this when you are cooking. It's really, really easy, so that's fantastic. If you're going vegan, you're probably going to get into smoothies and get into juicing. When you've tried a juice, if you've never tried a juice, then go to Robeck or somewhere like that and get yourself a juice. Don't get them naked. That's full of nonsense. It's full of chemicals and stuff that's not good for you. But you try a pure juice with only vegetables and fruit and nothing added. It'll blow your mind. This is another one. This is just a pure juice book, which is phenomenal. If you want to go kind of hardcore with it all, then here's a great book that you can get, because the secret to health is pH. If you've got an alkaline diet, if you are getting oxygen into your system by breathing correctly, and you are taking a proper water and drinking enough, then this is, and doing exercise as well, this is a #1 way to keep healthy, the #1 preventative medicine. And this is a really, really good book, which has got all of it in. It goes into detail about how to go look at your blood chemistry. And I think even this one, it actually gives you photographs of before and after of how your blood should be. And yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff in here showing you with a black field microscope, how your blood probably is now, probably doesn't look too good because it's acidic, and how it looks with alkaline once you've got rid of all the gunk. If you're into juicing, again, just one final book would be the Juicing Bible. This is absolutely phenomenal. For those who want something on an app, well, Joe Cross does apps as well. And there's a wonderful woman called Yvonne who has done an app called My Eclectic Kitchen. I'll give you the link below about that. Now, she does some really, really great recipes as well. So I think the secret is to, you're getting all these recipe books. I've kind of overwhelmed you with that. Now, what you need to do is to just find one or two of them that seem appetizing and seem delicious, and just give them a go. Try them out. If you can't buy a book, just look on the internet. There's plenty of stuff out there for free, and also in apps there's plenty of stuff for free as well. If you don't want to go for that, if you can afford one of these books or get My Eclectic Kitchen, the app, then you're going to get some quality stuff there. And there's, like with the app, you've got like videos there as well and all sorts of other things. And with Joe, he's got a whole infrastructure with his site as well, which is phenomenal. So I hope that helps you. I mean, you could try the substitution route, for, like I say. The biggest thing though is what I did when I went from vegetarian to vegan was that I was trying to eat the same, and there were certain foods that I was craving. Now, if you buy vegan cheese, it is not going to taste like real cheese. So you've just got to let go of that. And like within 6 months or a year, your taste buds completely change, and you're not going to miss butter. You're not going to miss cheese. It's like changing from coffee to decaf. After a while, you just get used to decaf. And if you drink regular coffee, it's going to be too acidic and it's not going to make you feel good at all. So the best thing to do is just immerse yourself into veganism and just try it. If you're fortunate enough to live in LA or Orange County, well, I don't know about Orange County, but definitely LA, there are so many amazing vegan restaurants here. So just go to one of them. There's an app called Happy Cow, and that will tell you which restaurants you can go to, which are vegetarian friendly, which are vegan friendly, and you know, which are pure vegetarian or pure vegan, and even the types of style. Now that app has absolutely saved me. It doesn't matter where I am in America, I will find a phenomenal vegan restaurant, and which I just love. So I hope that helps you. You know, if you're really not sure what to do and you want to go vegan, then you can buy the products I told you about, put some salad or veggies with it. Just start making salads. Just put together what you think is fun and what you think is delicious. If you're worried about the protein aspect, well, you've got tofu. You can fry tofu. I do that with kind of like hot chili pepper seeds and some mixed herbs, like Italian herbs, I think, over in America, and I just kind of fry them. So if you want to fry them in something that is healthy, you can use coconut oil, and that is super, super healthy. Some people are not into tofu because they're worried about soy. Well, okay, I can relate to that, but there are all sorts of other things which are good. There's setai, there's tempeh, there's lots of stuff. You go to Whole Foods or you go to a health food store or whatever they're called in your country, you will find a lot of different substitutes for hot dogs, for sausages, for goodness knows what. There's lots and lots of options, so you can try that. So embrace veganism. Forget about what you're going to miss and say, oh, I'm going to miss my chicken and I'm going to miss this, that and the other. You're probably not going to taste, it's not going to taste the same. But what I've heard is that people who are meat eaters, who are eating vegan dishes, are absolutely loving it. So embrace the change and you know, try not to get into the fact, oh, I'm missing something, and oh, I can't live without my bacon or whatever it is, or my sausage and chips or whatever, fries. Or my bacon butty, whatever it is. You just got to let go of that and just think about, well, why am I doing this? I'm doing this for health reasons, or I'm doing this because you know, it's more sustainable to produce vegetables and a vegan lifestyle than it is with to have meat, because meat takes up much more of our land and consumes much more stuff. Or if it's because of the fact that you don't want to harm animals, whatever it is, embrace it. So I hope that's kind of answered your question. It's an in-depth topic, so you know, if you want to continue eating meat, that's fine. That's your choice. But this was just something to help and answer the question to Holly. So please keep your questions coming. I really appreciate them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a draw every week so that whoever has has given me something that I've used in the video, I'm going to repay you. If you've never coached with me, I will give you an hour coaching with me. I'll give you a discovery session where I'll look at where your life is at the moment and areas for improvement, and I will give you a little bit of coaching on some of that. And while I'm at it, if you're interested, I'll even tell you what it would be to coach with me. So that's it for now. If you want to connect with me, then connect with me on Facebook, or if you're seeing this on YouTube, please write below and please subscribe. So you can also go to andythecoach.com, of course. So that's it. Set yourself up to win and manifest a magnificent day. Bye for now.